Today we're going to take you guys through a quick warm-up that you're able to do daily to help with your footwork. And we have 4 movements that we're going to go through. I'm going to explain all of them. And the first one is going to be a side to side. The emphasis of this is to understand your weight distribution, right? It's not even really about a boxing stance. It's just you understanding where your weight is at as you move. The next thing that we'll get into is box pivots. This is a way for you to work on how you move around the ring, laterally, linearly, diagonally, and in a circle as well. And then the third one that we do is called shifts. This is working on your movement from a stationary standpoint, taking your head slot from the front foot or the back foot, position A or position 2, depending on what your coaching systems is. And then the last one that we're doing is circling, which is important because even though they call the boxing ring the squared circle, so understanding how to move in a circle is equally as important. So I'm going to take you through the first one, which is side to side, and a couple of variations that you can do on it, a progressive part of the drill and also a regressive part of the drill. But the first part of the drill is just simple, understanding your weight distribution. And so we have the side to sides right now, where I just come all the way over, turn the shot over. The big thing that I want to see is in front of the mirror that I have head, knee, heel alignment, so I'm balanced, because I'm only as good as my next move. Then I'll come right back over, shooting shots in there. And if you notice, this is an opportunity for you to slow down and really focus on your hand placement, really go ahead and focus on where your head is at, really focus on where your feet are at. So we'll do a couple off of the side. Then also showing you a couple variations. I can come here, go from a position high with my head to a position low with my head, come back up over again, shoot the shot and do the same thing the other way. I can now add punches on that movement as well. Coming here, up, over. I can also add footwork off of this. Coming here, over, over, over. So if you notice for the side to side, there's a bunch of variations that we can have as well. The next one that we're doing is called box pivots. All I'm going to do is, once again, this is not fight choreography. This is a drill to help you with your footwork. I can come forward. I can go ahead and quarter turn or pivot, get back in front to do the same thing the other way. And a couple variations we can do this as well from a progressive standpoint is I can do box pivots on my front foot. I can also do them just mainly staying on my back foot. And also if you want to practice southpaw, this is a perfect opportunity for you to do it as well. Getting in those stances, making sure I'm still getting into my quarter turns, working on my technique and footwork. So those are a few variations that we have off of the box pivots. The third thing that we're doing once again is called shifts. I talked to you about being able to move while you're stationary from head slot position. So right now I would be on my back foot. I can go ahead and slip to my front foot, taking my hands with me. I can go ahead and punch all the way to get to my back foot. I can punch all the way to get to my front foot. I can change head slots where I come down, over, back up again, which will be called a roll, down, over, back up again, which is called a roll. I can also do something else called a double move or a shift, where I'm now taking my head slot and changing position at the same time. So I'm going from my front foot to my back foot as I jump forward, and as I go backwards, I'm going from my back foot to my front foot. So those are what we call shifts. A couple variations of those. If you notice, I can play around with my head slot a little bit to get into those new positions. Adding other punches in there, adding other movements in there, but using this as an opportunity to just improve my stationary position and moving my head slots from front foot to back foot and from a high to low position. The last thing that we're doing, circles, understanding how to circle in the ring, circling to your left and circling to your right, and also understanding how to weaponize that movement. So if I'm circling to the left, I can get into my step over. Just small movements to complete that circle, but then also I can go ahead and circle to the right, because you can circle that way as well. Take advantage of that. Circling to the right. Once again, you're able to do that southpaw. Now, once again, all these movements are very simple, but in order to be great, you have to be really great at the simple things, no matter the situation. So this is a quick way for you to warm up, maybe after you jump rope or maybe before you jump rope, where you can have good intentions on focusing on your technique and improving your footwork overall, because the nature of boxing is hit without getting hit, and you need your feet to do that, and you need your head to be in the correct place. You need to understand what to do with your hands, but our feet are attached to the ground, so that's what we're going to work on mainly. But those are 4 quick things that you can do to work on your footwork.